Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Wednesday market webcast. All right, so look, we're going to talk about it again, just like we talked about it on Monday, and just like we talked about it yesterday. We're going to do it again. The Bears can't convert the 9-day, and as long as the Bears can't convert the 9-day, they're going to keep getting run up and over. I don't care if it's a Powell speech. I don't care if it's jobs. I don't care if it's FOMC. I don't care if it's Christmas time. Until they convert the 9-day, there's nothing else on the short side to discuss. You can be short. We were. But when it gets down to the 9-day and they can't do anything about it, even when you are careening down off a cliff from 75, and all the shorts on Twitter are getting chippy, all they did yesterday was V them right back up to a higher high and turn the whole thing into a real mess. So it might be redundant, but it's what's going on in the market, and it's the deal, and it will continue to be the deal. So I'm not complaining. Short side and long side, big time trades to have. Big time trades. Both ends. It's all good. But don't give me this bearish thesis crap until they can take out the 9-day. I mean, the opportunity for them to do these things over the course of the last couple of days has been infinite. We've spent a ton of time down there, and they can't convert. Now, the bulls have defended it, and for whatever reason, the weak shorts have taken profits down there, because on the other side of it, I mean, you've got a really easy move down to the mid-band. And if you can convert that, I mean, you start talking about 4,000. You're talking about 100 and something handles to the down if they can just deal with the blue line. So let's talk about yesterday. So we compressed, okay? Spent a few hours there in the morning. Couldn't get it done. They take it up. Powell opens his mouth. They rip it. Then they dump it. They overrun it by, solid 15 handles. But overrunning it doesn't do anything. That doesn't get it done. That doesn't convert it. You have to turn it into resistance. And when you can't, they're going to run you right back up to a higher high. So now look, yesterday, for the vast majority of the day, I mean, this tape was a real mess. You had potential head fake down to a band right up that turned into a potential head fake up to what could have been a band right down if the Bears execute, which turns into a V to a higher high. And now we're just kind of hanging out up in this, 4160, 4155 to 4175 area. So exactly 0 questions were answered yesterday with regard to what this tape really wants to do from here. What we do know is that the bulls can't deal with 4,200, and the Bears sure as hell can't deal with the 9-day. So until something changes, that's basically your box. It's the 9-day, so in this case, it's locked up with weekly pivot, so call it 4121, 4123, up to 4,200, and we'll trade inside of there. So we could end up back in a consolidation today, tomorrow. There really, now that Powell's out of the way, there really isn't anything else significant going on this week from an econ perspective or from a speaker's perspective. So what I would say to everybody is, look, understand that in the bigger picture, you're in a box. Don't try to turn that into something that it's not. Take your profits as you find them. We didn't expand our profit plan yesterday until the end, until it really looked like they were going to take them over the top. So that's when we started taking thirds for 10s instead of thirds for 6s, and right now we're flat. We got stopped out 63.25 on a long from 33s. You've got volume weighted average price sitting at 66.5, hourly mid-band sitting at 65, proprietary moving average is at 62. So we've traded as low as 55. So my strong suggestion to the Bears is hold the hourly mid-band, keep creating Globex lows, take out the daily pivot, and try to do some work. The good news is with hourly candles like this, if you break the low of this 3 o'clock candle, 49.75, so basically 50, you've got some air, back down to your old nemesis, the 9-day. But you need to do a much better job than you've done in recent memory in dealing with the 9-day. What I would say to the bulls is, you kind of got to get off your ass and stop letting them go to the 9-day. Because there's only so many times you're going to go into that well before you fall in. So one of these trips to the 9-day ain't coming back. So I would take a break from trying to bounce it off of there because you're looking tired. So yesterday was not a win for either side. So, at the end of looking through everything yesterday and reading on social and all this garbage, I don't usually tweet, but I did come out and I said, look, because I see it all the time. I don't understand. And we did a webinar yesterday for our subscribers, just a very basic entries and trade strategies and just like the first layer of what we do here, like the primer. And it was great because we hadn't done a new one of those in a while. I mean, they're on the member area of the website. But, one of the things I mentioned and one of the things I tweeted out at the close yesterday was, look, the sooner you stop rooting for one side or the other and just trade price, your trading life gets so much easier. Price is price. The tape is what it is. It doesn't care what you think, doesn't care what you want, doesn't care how you feel. Doesn't care if you want to take victory laps on Twitter in the middle of a move. That's all ego and wanting to be right. Once you figure out that you need to prioritize making handles over wanting to be proven correct, your trading life will become more profitable, your account will thank you, and you'll sleep a hell of a lot better at night. Versus coming in every day saying, it has to do this, it has to do this. No, it doesn't. Just do whatever it's doing. So much easier way to go. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. There will be no webcast tomorrow. I'm traveling. I will try to do one Friday. I should be in a position to do one Friday, but tomorrow I'm on a plane. So happy trading. I'll do a little update on Twitter in the morning. But take care, trade them well, and I'll talk to you soon.